So hey guys, this is a new video, and yeah, thanks to one of the comments on the last video, Brian, I think it was. Thank you. If I got your name wrong, I am so sorry. But yeah, thanks to one of the comments, today's video is actually gonna be on Orochimaru. Now, Orochimaru, he's a strange card. Now, not because of him being weak, it's because his strengths are all over the place. So, as you can see, I just got done with a Ninja War. I got fairly far today. I got a level 58. Last night, yeah, yesterday, I got to level 63, so that's a little lower, but yeah, it was nice. Here I'm gonna go show a screenshot of what's it called? Um, level 63 rewards. As you can see, I got 664 gold, 275 mil, silver, 69 bronze keys, 30 silver, 30 golden chests, 69 golden, a bunch of stuff basically. It's kind of hard to read. But yeah, I got to like floor 69. It was 63, I mean, it was nice. Got a lot of gold. Also before I go on, today is a triple gold recharge day, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that it was a triple gold recharge, but I recharged the 500 for today, and I got an extra 1,000 in the email, which is nice. Another little update on that. As you can see here, I am fairly close to Nagato. I only need 3 more reanimation containers, 15 more deep belief, and I have 90 Nagato's kunai, so I have plenty of kunai. But yeah, almost there. That's pretty cool. Hopefully by the end of the event, I'll be able to do the Nagato, the reanimated Nagato, and get the 15k gold reward, which would be pretty cool. I would be at 8k gold, but I did spend like 1k gold. Kind of regret that, but I was impatient when trying to get the reanimation containers, and I just kind of went at it with the VIP packages daily. And yeah. Sorry. But yeah, just have that. Just kind of looking through here, see if there's anything new. As far as I can tell, there isn't, but yeah. But yeah, check it out. I have a lot of what's it called? Gold keys. A lot of gold chest. 329. One of these days, when it gets to like 400 or right around there, I think I'm just gonna do a video solely comprised of me opening gold keys, gold chest, so we can see like the rewards. But yeah, I'm not gonna do silver and copper because I have way too many silver and copper keys. So I mean, not worth it. But yeah, just a little thought. Yeah, this is my Sasuke now, which is pretty cool. Ninjutsu attack 700k. I don't know if you saw this, but a few days ago, in one of the Facebook groups, I was showing this, and yeah, as you can see, I managed to hit like a bill, 1.1 bill, and then like that one was a critical, and then like the other ones were just ineligible because it was just too much damage done for the program to run the damage. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and can't really think of anything else. So yeah, we're gonna be doing not Sasuke, but a what's it called? Damn, what's his name? Orochimaru showcase. So just let me unequip all this stuff here from Sasuke, and I'll go ahead and do the showcase. So get that out of the. No, actually, we're gonna need what's his name? We're gonna need him. So Orochimaru, these are his items. Gonna unequip that and unequip that. As you can see, he has 4 items. They are the Sword of Kusanagi, Tier 4. Snake Skin Body, Tier 3. Sealed Hormone, Tier 4. and Orochimaru's ring tier 4. So, the thing about Orochimaru is that he's kind of strange in the fact that he can he's mostly Genjutsu based attack, but at the same time he can do ninjutsu damage. So here's what I'm gonna do. As you can see here, he actually has a skill called Eight-Headed Serpent. The only way that you can get this skill is from having Orochimaru Gold during an event. It didn't happen in the past event because they didn't offer it, I guess. So the rewards do change. But the way to get it before was to have it during Gold Orochimaru. I was lucky enough to have a Gold Orochimaru during the time that they did offer it as a reward, so I did get it. But as you can see, it's Eight-Headed Serpent, cause serious ninjutsu damage to all enemies, and weaken all enemies for 4 rounds at some probability. So I mean, that's fairly nice, I guess. It deals a decent amount of damage. It's not a lot, but it's not a little either. As you can see with this, just his equipment equipped to him, he actually does have 1.6 mil combat. To get it to diamond, you actually need 400, I think, 200 Will of Fire, if I recall correctly. So we're gonna go over here. As you can see, 200. I have 42. Obviously, I don't have enough. But yeah, once he goes from gold to diamond, he actually does get quite a bit of a CP boost, more or less 200k, right around there. And yeah, as you can see here, it's just that. So he can deal a lot of damage, but the way to really max him out is to have this skin, the Shinobi World War Orochimaru, because it comes with the skin with a skill called 8 Branches Technique. Now, what the 8 Branches Technique does, it transfers his normal attack into Genjutsu attack. So instead of his normal attack dealing Taijutsu damage, it deals Genjutsu damage. And as you can see here, just from looking at him with his items equipped, you can see that he has a lot of Genjutsu attack. 434k Genjutsu attack to be specific. Now, this is mostly from his ring, Orochimaru's ring tier 4, as you can see. At level 103, it gives you 104k Genjutsu attack. Its exclusive equipment and increases Genjutsu attack of any ninja wearing it. It increases extra 37k hits, 70k Genjutsu attack to exclusive owner ninja or Orochimaru wearing it, and extra releases curse heal for allies. So curse heals, that's actually a passive, and it's an effect of a passive. So what the curse heal does is that it releases curse heals for your whole team. Now, just because it says it can release doesn't mean it will release. What that means is that it doesn't mean that every single one of your teammates or every single card in your team will get a curse heal. What that means is that they have a chance to get a curse heal. Now, there's 2 types of curse heal. The first curse heal being the red curse heal, which is the one that you want, and the other type being the silver curse heal, which is the one you don't want. Now the red curse heal, what it does is that it doubles your ninjutsu damage. No matter how much damage you have, it doubles it. So if you deal 500 million damage, it's gonna double it to 1 billion, and so on and so forth. Now, if you have if you get the silver curse heal, depending on your ninjutsu damage, it will either cut it in half or it will actually just deplete it down to 0. Now, the way it does this is because there's no real specific way to tell how much when it will split it down to 0 or when it will cut it in half. As a rule of thumb, I would say that the higher your ninjutsu attack, the more that it will split it in half instead of cut it to 0. And what I mean by cut it to 0, it will make it so your normal attack damage would, let's say, would be 1 million. It would cut it down to maybe 300 mil. 300k. Now, if your attack damage is 300k, and you got the silver curse shield, it would actually cut it to down to 3k or 1k. So I mean, it just kind of depends on your ninjutsu attack. Now, what that means is, say you deal 500 million damage, and if you get the silver curse seal, you're going to be cut down to 200 million damage. 250 million damage. That's just how it works. Now with the Now, normally this passive can only be released once. During the first turn, if you have the passive equipped to him, and I'll explain the passive in a second, but it can only be released once. But the thing is that with the Orochimaru's Ring Tier 4, it can release it every single time that Orochimaru releases his unique skill. So if you plan it perfectly, the most amount of times that you can release it is every 4 turns. So he'll be continuously releasing them. Now the thing about this is that if Orochimaru does release his unique curse seal, and puts a silver on your card, the card actually has a very small chance to die from getting a silver curse seal. So I mean, that is something to keep in mind. But once again, if it gets a red curse seal, its ninjutsu attack is doubled. Now keep in mind that this does only affect ninjutsu attack. It doesn't affect genjutsu or taijutsu. And I think that's about it when it comes to the curse seals. I'm going to read the actual passive now. By release unique skill, release curse seal to all allies. Ninja who has curse seal can enhance one-time original ninjutsu attack or can weaken to 30% of the original state until death. Now this is badly written, basically. It doesn't do any of that. It does what I just explained. This skill can only be released once. Increase after equip, 6,000 HP, 6,000 plus 1,160 per level. Hit 320 plus 320 per level, which doesn't make sense. Ninjutsu attack 4,000 plus 360 per level, and you need 7 bloodlines, so at the very least you need a gold level 105 Orochimaru, or you need a diamond Orochimaru. And as you can see, you need 2 Earth Release, 3 Reincarnation, and 2 Sage Art Snakes. At level 98, it does give me 39k ninjutsu attack, 31k hits, 119k HP, and that's about it. Now, the many ways that you can use this curse seal is that I use it for the Ninja War. My Sasuke, with his Indara skill, does manage to get up to 1 billion, and if basically because of Orochimaru doubling his ninjutsu attack damage. Like I said, there are some cons, but with the Orochimaru's ring, more often than not, you're going to get a red curse seal. Now, yeah, I think that right about covers the passive and the Orochimaru's ring tier 4. So now, sealed hormone tier 4. At level 70, it gives you 25k ninjutsu attack, 25k ninjutsu defense, and 44k stamina. Exclusive equipment and increases HP, ninjutsu defense, and ninjutsu attack of any ninja wearing it. It increases extra 30k ninjutsu attack, 38k genjutsu attack, and 37k HP to exclusive owner ninja Orochimaru wearing it. And it can activate allies' reincarnation effect of the curse seal. Orochimaru can get reincarnated one time every time the skill is released. So what that means is that Orochimaru releases a curse seal. If he dies, he'll be brought back to 1 point of HP once per curse seal. That's about it. It's maybe it's not 100% chance of that happening, but there is a possibility of that happening. Next up, we have the Sword of Kusanagi Tier 4. I did cover this quite nicely, or at least I think that I did, is when I did the showcase for Gold Inadara Sasuke. But I'm gonna go over it again. So at level 103, it gives you 65k ninjutsu attack, 86k genjutsu attack, exclusive equipment, and increases ninjutsu and genjutsu attack of any ninja wearing it. It increases extra 18k ninjutsu attack and 87k genjutsu attack to exclusive owner ninja Orochimaru or Sasuke wearing it, and deals ninjutsu damage to all enemies by release unique skill. So after you release your actual skill, it's going to release another skill called Longsword of the Sky, which deals ninjutsu damage. Simple as that. And yeah. Final item, it's called Snake Body. Exclusive equipment and increases HP and ninjutsu defense of any ninja wearing it. It increases extra 39k HP 12k ninjutsu defense, and 10k taijutsu defense. So exclusive owner ninja Orochimaru or Kabuto Yokuchi wearing it. Probability release double operation to be attacked. Resist a skill attack. At level 103, 60k HP and 54k ninjutsu defense. I think I already said that, but I'm not quite sure. So what double operation does, it just provides you with a shield. Simple as that. Nothing else. And yeah, those are the items for Orochimaru. He is a rather good card. So what I'm gonna be doing, gonna just have him go at it. This is the skill that I have on him. It's called 8-Headed Serpent. Cause serious ninjutsu damage to all enemies and weaken all enemies for 4 rounds at some probability. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's what it does deal, it's nice. So I'm just gonna do it with his items by himself first, and then I'm gonna add some things. So as you can see here, he only deals 500k, and with the curse heal he's gonna add in another 500k, and then with the secondary red curse heal he gets another 500k. Now the reason he gets so many curse heals is because of the sealed hormone and because of the Orochimaru's ring. That's the only reason. So as you can see, he just doubled his ninjutsu attack. That secondary curse heal, I guess, doesn't stack, which is unfortunate, but it does happen. So yeah, that's Orochimaru when it comes to damage. He's not quite powerful with ninjutsu, but when you give him some genjutsu attack, he does deal a nice amount of damage. Once again, if you were to have the World War Skin skill, 8-Headed Branches technique, I do believe that's what 8 branches technique. If you have that one, it transfers his normal attack into genjutsu attack, and that genjutsu damage will be quite high, especially since he has some quite high genjutsu attack. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to switch this to genjutsu and pure world seal, and I'm also going to go ahead and change these to genjutsu. Keep in mind that that first one was complete luck, so we may be here for quite some time. To me, Orochimaru's real strength doesn't really come from his from the amount of damage he can deal, but from the amount of damage he can boost. Because of the curse seal, I've been able to get very, very far in the, what do you call it, in the ninja war. Before I was lucky if I got it to 50. Now I'm getting to 60, 63, right around there. So it's a good skill in my opinion. And let's find this stupid skill. Sorry if I sound out of breath or tired. It's because I am, but you guys know that. I'm always tired. I'm always out of breath. I always sound weird. Just the fact of life. So this is his genjutsu skill. This one he just gets from training from his first stage into the second stage, and yeah, not much else to it. It does genjutsu DOT, damage over time, and it's a decent amount of damage over time, to be completely honest, but we're gonna see here. I'm gonna equip Mangekyo Sharingan tier 4 because it does give you genjutsu attack. Also gives some ninjutsu attack, but it mostly gives genjutsu attack. So as you can see here, his genjutsu attack is actually at 500k, and this should demonstrate what happens when you have Orochimaru deal his damage with genjutsu instead of taijutsu. So as you can see, he dealt 1.7 million damage on a critical, so divide that by 2. Now with his thingamabob, he just changed his normal attack into genjutsu attack, so I think he dealt 900k worth of damage on a normal hit, and yeah, with genjutsu he deals a lot more damage, as you can tell. So 400 from the actual active skill, and from his normal attack 900k, so I mean that is very useful. Unfortunately, because of the fact that the active skill does interrupt the release of the curse seal, it's probably best if you don't use this in Ninja War. Although if you want my personal recommendation, just get the skill from the Ninja World Wars Orochimaru whenever you can. I'm very close to it. I'm just hoping for another event where they release it. Another thing that the DOT from the what's it called? From the from his unique skill is 100k. So I mean that's a decent amount of damage, I would guess. Now against Tailed Beast, he's really useful up against the Seven Tails, as you can see here. He does deal 2.4 million, and then right now he's going to deal more damage with his Genjutsu based attack. He does have a personalized, what's it called? Personalized, damn it, what's it called? Genjutsu damage based attack. It's called 1000 Snake Hands. But you needed to have consumed 20k worth of gold during his event for that, and yeah. I mean, what it did is that it released a massive Genjutsu based attack, so it dealt a lot of damage. Another thing that it did is that it also increased your Genjutsu attack, so right after you release your Genjutsu attack would be very boosted. Normally that wouldn't matter, but in combination with his 8 branches technique, since his normal attack transfers over to Genjutsu attack, it would just make his normal attack even stronger. And I mean, right now, as you can see, just by himself, he's nearly taking down Seven Tails. I just need to add in like a Naruto, and he'll be able to take down the Seven Tails in a duo. So I mean, here, Naruto. But yeah, the best combination for Orochimaru would actually be to have, like I said, his unique skill. Right now, he's not dealing as much damage as he possibly can because the active skill is slowing him down. If you'll notice, his normal attack is actually a lot stronger than his active skill, and it's boosted by ninjutsu attack. So, I mean, that should give you something to think about. Now, I think I've done a showcase for him before, but due to time constraints, I couldn't tell everything about him. Like, for example, Orochimaru is he's a rather interesting character in the anime and in the manga. He is a villain, actually. Originally, he is from the Leaf Village. Now, the thing about Orochimaru is that he was hailed as a genius. He was the up and coming next big thing. And for some time, he was partnered up with Jiraiya and Tsunade as the Team 7. His teacher was the and yeah, for a time, everybody loved him, even if he was a little creepy. But yeah, the problem is that eventually he got obsessed with power. And as you can see, I just took down the Seven Tails. He got obsessed with the idea of immortality. And basically, since he's a scientist, he went about it in a scientific way. Unfortunately, he did it in inhumane experiments, which means, bad things, basically. A lot of bad things. But, which isn't to say he's not a bad guy, because he is twisted, he is sick. But that doesn't lessen his genius. He is way above average intellect. It's been said that he knows a lot more ninjutsu attacks than almost anybody else, except for the professor, which was his teacher. He has he's the one who developed the curse seal, based off of Yugo, guy he found while, roaming the land. He was kicked out of the Leaf Village by his teacher. Well, not so much kicked as he escaped the Leaf Village because they were gonna kill him after finding out what he was doing. He was doing human experiments. They didn't like that. They thought it was wrong. He thought it wasn't wrong. So, he just ran away. His teacher did have a chance to kill him, but because of sentimental reasons, the third Hokage didn't kill him. So I mean, you know, kind of backfired on him because Orochimaru was the one who killed the Actually, you know what? Spoiler. Now that I think about it, I'll leave something in the description. When I check what time this is. But yeah, he killed the third Hokage. It's fairly known, but he is the one who killed him in the end. He did lose his arms up against the third Hokage. What the third Hokage did, he sealed his arms away, using the Death Reaper seal. Trying to think of something else. Like, I mean, there is a lot of backstory to Orochimaru. He was the teacher of Anko Matarashi. She actually feels betrayed by him because what he did when he left the village, he took her with him and put the curse seal on her. And because he put the curse seal on her, it was one of the early prototypes. So I mean, it didn't exactly work as it was supposed to. So it kind of fucked her over. And he just left her, and she had issues about that after that. Also, he can summon snakes. I don't know if you knew this. But yeah, he can summon snakes. He is a snake summoner. He never did reach Sage mode like Jiraiya, but that's because he kept on transferring bodies. In his search for immortality, he found a jutsu. Well, he created a jutsu which allowed him to take over a body of another person. It kind of turns him into this weird snake monster. But the thing about that is that he's nearly impossible to kill in that form, and if you cut his flesh, it will actually release toxins that paralyzed you. He also fought Hanzo, um, along with Jiraiya and Tsunade. The three of them fought him, and because they survived, Hanzo named them the Senin in Japanese. I'm not quite sure what they're called in English, but right here it says the Three Mighty Ninja. But yeah, he survived up against Hanzo, fighting him, and trying to think of like anything else that really comes to mind. I did mention in the last video I did about Orochimaru that he did eventually kind of turn good in the end of the manga and anime. But if you don't believe me, towards the end of the anime, he's actually the one who revives Sasuke, or tries to help out Sasuke, basically. He is one of the few users who are able to use the Endo Tensei, which is what brought back, Hashirama and Tobirama, and Hiruzen, and Minato, and all of the Kages, basically. He taught Kabuto Yoshi basically everything he knows, and can't really think of anything else. Apparently he has a son. If you don't know this, he is that one kid from the Naruto movie, the newest one, the Boruto movie. Boruto. His teammate, the weird one, the guy, Natsarada. But yeah, this feels really awkward to talk about, strangely enough. I know a lot about him. I just can't really put it into a cohesive storyline, I guess. He created Tenzo, actually. Uh, he created Yamato. He's the reason why Yamato has this guy. He created him. He's the reason why he has the wood seal, the wood release, or wood bloodline. As a baby, he got like 100 babies, injected them with some serum or something. Like 99 of those babies died, and the only baby who lived was Yamato, and he got the wood release as a result. What else? What else? What else? What else? He has an obsession with the Sharingan. He hates Itachi. He wields the sword, Kusanagi, which is the grass longsword. I do believe it's called in English. It's a legendary weapon. Its opposite is the Sword of Tosca, which Itachi has. When Itachi kills or tries to kill Orochimaru, because this fucker won't die. When he tries to kill Orochimaru, he seals him away in the Sword of Tosca, and Orochimaru actually says, I've been looking for that sword all this time, and all this time you've had it, and which is strange because yeah, just another reason for Orochimaru to hate Itachi. Itachi just destroyed Orochimaru the first time they met when they were in the Akatsuki. Oh yeah, side note, Orochimaru was after he left the village. Pain and Sasori came to recruit him. What else? Itachi was in the Akatsuki with Orochimaru. Orochimaru tried to take over Itachi's body. For the Sharingan, Itachi just reversed the shit out of his jutsu and cut his arm off, forcing Orochimaru to leave. Um, Orochimaru also created a village called the Sound Village. I don't know what happened to that. I think it like got destroyed eventually. I'm not quite sure what happened to it. But yeah. He trained Sasuke also, by the way. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of random stuff about him too. And yeah. Back to Orochimaru now that I think about it. But yeah, that's about it for him. Covered his ninjutsu attacks, his genjutsu attacks, his abilities, his passives, his uniques, his history, most of his history, I think. Some spoilers were in there. I'll put a note in the description about some spoilers during his history talk, I guess. Um, and yeah, I hope I didn't bore you with all of that. But yeah, I know a lot about the Naruto manga. Kind of strange that I do know so much, but you know, found it interesting and I retained all of that. And yeah, feels like an awkward ending, but feels like an awkward video. So yeah, leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and see you tomorrow with a new video. It's more than likely going to be a showcase for Nagato, since tomorrow I will get the final items needed to create the reanimated Nagato. So yeah, see you tomorrow, and yeah, have a nice day.